Number 1. The 1994 Ford F-150 regular cab XLT, proudly offered at $7,500 in Greenville, North Carolina. This isn't just any old truck. It's powered by the reliable 5.0L V8, paired with an automatic transmission, and equipped with 4x4 with automatic locking hubs, giving it the grit and capability to tackle both city streets and country back roads. Whether you're hauling gear, towing a trailer, or simply cruising with windows down and country radio on, this truck was built to deliver. Now here's where the story gets even better. This F-150 has been lovingly maintained for 29 years by the original owner, an older gentleman who treated this truck more like a family member than a vehicle. The clean title and original owner's manual are still with it, a rare find that speaks volumes about its care and condition. Step inside, and you'll be surprised how comfortable and well-equipped it is. Power windows, power seats, and power locks make every drive easy and enjoyable. Everything works. Everything feels solid. No rattles, no guesswork. Just a truck that does what it's meant to do. The body is clean, straight, and honest. No flashy mods. No cut corners. Just that unmistakable 90s Ford XLT trim. Standing tall on classic wheels with all the original charm intact. Trucks like this, unrestored, unmolested, and well-loved, are becoming harder and harder to find. Whether you're a collector, a weekend warrior, or someone who just appreciates old-school American durability, this 1994 F-150 XLT checks all the boxes. And at $7,500 or best offer, you're not just buying a truck. You're buying a piece of American pickup history that's still ready to work, still ready to cruise, and still ready to turn heads. Don't let this one get away. They truly don't make them like this anymore. Number 2, the 1983 GMC Sierra 2500 regular cab pickup, offered at $19,999 in Harlingen, Texas. If you're looking for a classic truck that's not only built tough, but also turns heads wherever it goes, then feast your eyes on this beast in the past, a 1983 GMC Sierra 2500, freshly built and ready for anything. Offered at $19,999 in Harlingen, Texas. This truck isn't just clean, it's immaculate, with less than 2,000 miles on the new build. Let's start with the heart of this machine. Under the hood sit a powerful 350 V8, mated to a heavy-duty TH400 automatic transmission and Dana differentials, a proven combination of strength, torque, and reliability. It was built with off-road performance in mind, but make no mistake, it cruises just as confidently on city streets as it does on backcountry trails. This truck hails from El Paso, Texas, where the dry climate means no rust, no corrosion nightmares, just clean sheet metal. And it shows. The bodywork and paint were recently redone to a high standard, giving it a clean, commanding presence that stands out from the crowd. It's easily one of the cleanest classic trucks in the Rio Grande Valley, if not the cleanest. Inside, you'll find a digital dash, giving you modern functionality in a vintage cabin. While the full list of performance parts isn't detailed, the seller notes that nearly every major component is new, and the build quality speaks for itself. This is not some halfway project or backyard resto. It's a proper custom build that's already been appraised at $28,000. Whether you're into weekend shows, trail adventures, or just want a truck that delivers power with attitude, this Sierra has the bones, the upgrades, and the style to back it up. It's strong, it's clean, and it's ready for someone who appreciates classic American iron with serious upgrades. The seller is open to offers, but only if you're serious. Cash in hand only. No games, no tire kickers. If you know what this truck is worth and you're ready to own something truly special, now's your chance. Because trucks like this, they don't sit around long. Number 3. The 1981 Ford F1 Custom, $5,000, in Silva, North Carolina. Looking for a unique blend of vintage character and performance muscle? Meet this head-turning 1981 Ford F1 Custom, affectionately known as a bullnose F100, now available in Silva, North Carolina, for just $5,000. This truck isn't trying to be flashy. It's raw, it's rugged, it wears its fresh patina with pride, giving off that perfect old-school vibe that tells a story without saying a word. But don't let the weather look fool you. Under the hood, it's a whole different beast. Powering this classic is a 302 Mustang GT engine, paired with a 5-speed transmission for full control and a more engaging driving experience. It's not just any 302 either. This one's been upgraded with a new E303 roller cam, adding more punch and a sharper throttle response. It's the kind of setup that makes this truck as fun to drive as it is to look at. Out back, it's packing serious muscle with a 31-spline Yukon 4.11 Posy track rear end. Ideal for launching off the line or gripping the road in aggressive turns. Whether you're looking to tear up the back roads or just want something with attitude and torque, this truck delivers. The odometer reads 75,000 miles, but make no mistake, this isn't your average survivor. The seller says there are too many new parts to list, and that means upgrades, attention to detail, and time invested that you can immediately feel behind the wheel. While it's listed with an automatic transmission in the specs, the description clearly notes a 5-speed manual. So it's best to confirm with the seller, just to be sure. This truck is ready for someone who appreciates classic American grit with performance under the hood. At $5,000, it's priced a move and won't last long. Number 4. The 1985 Ford Ranger Custom, listed at $6,000 and located in Hedgesville, West Virginia. This truck is loaded with serious performance upgrades and has all the makings of a sleeper hot rod. Under the hood, it's running a 5.0-liter block, bored .040 over, and blueprint to 308 cubic inches with level 10 precision work. It's been outfitted with DSS forged pistons, forged steel I-beam rods with free-floating wrist pins, and the original 5.0 crankshaft, giving a 9.5 to 1 compression ratio, a healthy balance between streetability and raw performance. Up top, you got trick flow aluminum heads, a custom ComCams hydraulic roller camshaft, and trick flow 1.6 ratio roller rocker arms, all working together to produce serious airflow and power. The fueling system includes a 650 Holley HP carburetor mounted to an Edelbrock-style dual-plane air gap intake, ensuring this motor breathes deep and makes the most of every drop of fuel. Backing up the power is an AOD automatic transmission fitted with a stalled torque converter and shift kit, giving you firm, confident shifts and the ability to put that power to the pavement with ease. Both the engine and transmission were recently freshly serviced, so it's ready to hit the road. The seller notes that the truck runs and drives well, and while it could use a little work, it's fully drivable in its current condition. Want to knock a bit off the price? The seller is willing to sell it cheaper if you bring your own wheels and tires. A great deal if you've got a set of rollers lying around. Whether you're into performance builds, drag strip fun, or just want a loud, proud, old-school truck with a heart of muscle, this 1985 Ford Ranger Custom is more than meets the eye. It's ready for the next enthusiast to enjoy, tweak, and take to the next level. Number 5. The 1993 Ford F-150 regular cab short bed, priced at $15,000 and located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. This 1993 Ford F-150 regular cab short bed is a striking and well-preserved example of Ford's 9th-generation pickup, an era when trucks were still built to be simple, rugged, and unmistakably American. This particular truck has covered 165,000 miles, but don't let the mileage fool you. This F-150 is still running strong and ready for the road. It features a black exterior that gives off a bold, confident presence, contrasted by a vibrant red interior that adds a splash of retro character and charm. The two-tone aesthetic not only speaks to the iconic styling of the early 90s, but also makes this truck stand out in today's sea of modern monochromatic vehicles. Under the hood, it's powered by a reliable gasoline engine mated to an automatic transmission, offering an easy and smooth driving experience whether you're cruising down the highway or tackling local errands. In terms of fuel economy, it delivers 14 miles per gallon in the city, 18 miles per gallon on the highway, and a combined 16 mpg. Respectable figures for a full-size pickup from this era. This is a short bed, regular cab configuration, which gives it a clean and classic silhouette, ideal for weekend cruisers, casual hauling, or anyone looking to own a piece of Ford history without the bulk of extended cabs or long beds. It's the kind of setup that makes parking easy, while still offering the utility and versatility you'd expect from a traditional pickup. What truly sets this truck apart is the care that's clearly gone into maintaining it. The body remains straight and clean, with no visible rust or signs of abuse. The red interior appears well kept, preserving the original charm and layout from the early 90s. From the dashboard to the door panels, everything reflects the character of a vehicle that's been cared for, not forgotten. Whether you're a Ford enthusiast looking to add a solid 9th Gen F-150 to your collection, a vintage truck lover craving the simplicity of old-school engineering, or simply someone looking for a cool, reliable ride that's packed with character, this 1993 F-150 offers serious value. It's more than just a truck. It's a time capsule from a decade when vehicles were built with heart, steel, and soul. And at $15,000, this one's ready for its next adventure. Maybe with you behind the wheel. Number 6. The 1993 Ford F-250 regular cab long bed, $7,000 in Highland, Michigan. If you're in the market for a dependable, well-maintained classic that still knows how to get the job done, this 1993 Ford F-250 regular cab long bed deserves your attention. Powered by the legendary 351 Windsor V8, this heavy-duty truck runs strong and smooth, just as a Ford should. Whether you need a capable workhorse or a reliable hauler, this rig delivers both muscle and maturity. The owner recently invested in a brand-new transmission and drive shaft, with only 2,000 miles on the updates. That means you're getting a drivetrain that's been refreshed and ready for many more miles ahead. The engine fires right up, idles steady, and pulls confidently. No hesitations, no excuses. It was originally purchased as a tow vehicle, but when plans for the tow car changed, the truck ended up being the extra in the equation. Now it's time for it to find a new owner who appreciates value and reliability. Inside, the truck offers a surprisingly well-kept and comfortable interior. Everything works as it should, including cruise control, dual-fuel tanks, and even the factory lumbar support. You'll be hard-pressed to find another truck from this era with a cabin in such solid shape. Clearly, it's been cared for and respected over the years. For a Michigan truck, the body is impressively clean. There's minimal rust, with the only notable area being behind the passenger side front wheel well, an extremely common spot and far less than what you'd expect on a 90s F-Series. The paint still holds a nice shine, the glass is clear and the frame is solid. It's 2WD, but don't let that fool you. With its good ground clearance and beefy tires, it's more than capable of handling snowy roads or light off-road tasks without breaking a sweat. Whether you're using it for farm work, construction, towing, or just driving a piece of American truck history, this Ford has the strength and spirit to keep going. The asking price is $7,000 or best offer, and the seller is open to reasonable negotiations. Trucks like this, clean, sorted, and well-maintained, don't come around often at this price point. If you have any questions or want to schedule a time to check it out, don't hesitate to reach out. This F-250 is more than just a pickup. It's a reliable partner built to work, haul, and last. Number 7. The 1980 Ford F-150 Custom, priced at $2,500, located in Bozeman, Montana. If you're looking for a true piece of classic American truck history, here's a deal that deserves a second look. The 1980 Ford F-150 Custom. Priced at just $2,500, this truck may not be showroom fresh, but it's got the heart and soul that made Ford a legend in the pickup world. With 140,000 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this old-school rig has lived a life, and it's still ready to go. The seller is upfront about it. Yes, there's some serious rust, but don't let that scare you off. This F-150 starts right up every single time and runs like a champ. It's proof that these old Fords were built tough, made to last, even when the body starts to show its age. This truck is ideal for anyone who appreciates classic American steel. Maybe you're looking for a farm truck, a low-cost workhorse, or a new project to restore over the weekends. Either way, this Ford has the bones and the attitude to deliver. The patina and we're just add to its character. It's not pretending to be something it's not. The title is clean and the seller's terms are clear. Serious inquiries only. Cash only. No trades. That means no time wasters. Just you, a fistful of bills, and the potential to own a rugged piece of Ford history. So if you're in the Bozeman area and hunting for a dependable vintage pickup that still fires up and does the job, this 1980 Ford F-150 Custom is calling your name. Bring a trailer, bring your tools, and bring your vision. This truck's still got stories to write. Number 8. The 1988 Ford F-150 Lariat Pickup. Priced at $5,500. Located in Taylor, Michigan. Here's a rare find that classic Ford fans will appreciate. A beautifully preserved 1988 Ford F-150 Lariat Pickup. Two-wheel drive, with an astonishingly low 10,000 miles on the odometer. That's right, just 10K original miles. This is the kind of mileage you dream about when looking for vintage pickups that still have decades of life ahead. This truck runs exactly like you'd hope. Fires right up and drives great, with no mechanical problems reported. The body is in very clean condition with very minimal rust. Only a small spot in the bed. That's thanks to how it's been stored and cared for over the years. Parked in a pole barn, kept out of the snow, and only brought out on weekends. You can tell this one's been babied, not beaten. The Lariat trim gives you those little touches of comfort and class that made these trucks stand out back in the late 80s. And it's all wrapped in a rugged, old-school American build that's still turning heads nearly 4 decades later. The seller is open to trades, specifically for a diesel truck, and is even willing to add cash on top for the right deal. That opens the door for a great opportunity if you've got a diesel rig and are looking to swap into something with classic style and ultra-low mileage. If you're near Taylor, Michigan, and searching for a nearly untouched vintage Ford that's been kept out of the elements and treated with care, this 1988 F-150 Lariat might be exactly what you're looking for. Trucks like this don't come around often, and with only 10K miles, this one's just getting started. Number 9. The 1992 Ford F-150 FX2 pickup. Priced at $10,000 OBO. Located in Chester, Virginia. If you're looking for a clean, customized classic pickup that's ready to turn heads and hit the road, this 1992 Ford F-150 FX2 short bed might be the one. With 172,564 miles on the clock, it's been driven, but clearly taken care of, and it shows in every detail. Under the hood, you got the legendary 351 Windsor V8, known for its reliability and torque. This truck runs and drives great. The seller even just took it on a 3-hour trip without a hitch. It's equipped with an automatic transmission and has a long list of upgrades that give it a modern stance and performance feel. The front end has been lowered 2 inches, and in the rear, a flipped axle paired with brand new air shocks gives it a smooth, sporty ride. The suspension mods are complemented by a fresh set of tires, so it's ready to go right off the lot. And yes, it's got cold ASC, which isn't always a given in a truck this age. What really makes this F-150 stand out is its condition. The body is very clean, and the seller confirms there's no rust at all, a rare thing for early 90s Fords. The short bed, the lowered stance, and the FX2 styling give it just the right balance of classic looks and street-ready attitude. Trucks like this, especially ones that are this clean and well-sorted, are getting harder to find. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a show-ready daily driver, or a solid base for further customization, this F-150 checks a lot of boxes. Located in Chester, Virginia, and priced at $10,000 or best offer, this 1992 Ford F-150 FX2 is a rare find in the world of worn-out work trucks. Don't wait too long. These short bed beauties don't stay on the market for long. Number 10. The 1993 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 regular cab, priced at $8,500 OBO, located in Houston, Texas. If you're after a head-turning classic truck with custom style and original bones, check out this stunning 1993 Chevy Cheyenne 1500 Classic, a real gem out of Houston, Texas. Priced at $8,500 or best offer, this regular cab Silverado blends fresh upgrades with OEM authenticity for a ride that's as dependable as it is bold. Let's start with the visuals. This truck is rocking a brand new candy apple red paint job, laid down all around for that deep mirror-like finish. The chassis has also been freshly painted to match, a clean detail that shows just how much care went into this build. It rides on brand new tires, ready to hit the road with confidence and style. Inside, it's just as bold. Electric red powered seats, a brand new red dashboard, and original factory parts throughout give the cabin a custom but classic look that pops. It's not just a truck, it's a full-on statement. Underneath the style, this Silverado still carries an original soul, 214,714 original miles, and a clean Texas title in the seller's name. No title games here, just a solid, straight-up deal. And while it's got miles, Chevy trucks from this era were built to go the distance, especially when cared for like this one has been. Whether you're a collector looking for a showroom-worthy classic, or you just want a unique daily driver with old-school vibes and new-school flair, this 1993 Chevy Cheyenne has plenty to offer. From the custom red interior to the flawless exterior, it's the kind of truck that gets noticed wherever it goes. And with the seller open to working with your offer, now's the time to make a move. Located in Houston and ready for its next chapter, the Silverado 1500 Classic won't be available for long. Number 11. The 1985 Chevrolet C10 Silverado Long Bed, priced at just $900, located in Bonita, California. Now here's a classic square body Chevy that could be your next big project. The 1985 Chevrolet C10 Silverado Long Bed, listed at just $900. This is one of the most affordable entries into the vintage truck world you're likely to find. The odometer reads 50,000 miles, and it comes equipped with an automatic transmission. The body sports a classic blue exterior, and while the interior details aren't fully listed, it's clearly a base worth building on. These C10s are loved for their bold styling, straightforward mechanics, and massive aftermarket support. Let's be honest, this one doesn't currently turn on. It's being sold as is, strictly as a project or parts truck. Whether it's the engine, wiring, or fuel delivery system, something needs work under the hood. But for a classic 80s Silverado at this price point, that's not a deal breaker. It's an opportunity. Now, here's the important part. No pink slip. This sale comes with bill of sale only. So make sure you understand what that means for registration and titling in your state. If you're a builder, flipper, or someone looking to restore a square body on a budget, this could still be a worthwhile pickup. Pun intended. And yes, if the ad is up, it's still available. So don't waste time asking. Just bring your trailer, your tools, and your vision. At $900, this 1985 Chevy C10 could be the starting point for your next custom build, or the donor truck you've been looking for. Either way, it's a square body bargain in Bonita, California. Number 12. The 1973 Ford F-150, priced at $18,000, located in Fresno, California. Now here's something unique for fans of vintage Ford trucks. A 1973 Ford F-150 with a custom front-end swap from a 1979 model. Priced at $18,000, this classic pickup blends old-school originality with late-dash 70s styling, offering a bold and aggressive look that stands out from the crowd. According to the seller, this truck is Galando al 100, which in plain English means it's running strong and in great condition. everything is up to date and current, making it road-ready, legal, and ready for cruising. The front end from a 1979 Ford gives a distinct look that sets it apart from standard 73 models. Wider grille, squared-off headlight bezels, and a more muscular stance. Combine that with the clean body lines of an early 70s F-Series, and you got a custom build that blends two iconic eras of Ford truck history. No specific mileage or interior details are listed, but with a price tag of $18,000, you can expect a solid driver that's either restored, customized, or both. Trucks like these are especially popular in the West Coast scene, and finding one that's already registered, clean, and ready to go saves you a lot of time and effort. For more information, the seller invites you to call directly. So if you're seriously interested in this vintage Ford with a twist, pick up the phone and make your move. Located in Fresno, California, this 1973 F-150 is more than just a classic. It's a statement piece for anyone who appreciates timeless American trucks with a custom touch. Number 13. The 1976 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab short bed, priced at $6,500, located in Farmington, New Mexico. If you've been hunting for a classic short bed Chevy with vintage charm and that unmistakable square body attitude, this 1976 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab might be just what you're looking for. Priced at $6,500, this truck represents one of the most iconic pickup designs of the 1970s. Simple, solid, and built to last. With 100,000 miles on the clock, it's lived a good life, but still has plenty left to give. The truck features a manual transmission, which makes an even bigger hit with purists and enthusiasts who love the feel of full control on the road. Whether you're planning to daily drive it, restore it, or just enjoy weekend cruises, that three-pedal setup adds to the nostalgic driving experience. Both the exterior and interior are finished in burgundy, giving the truck a deep, classic tone that's perfect for the era. It rides with a confident stance, and with the regular cab and short bed configuration, it delivers a sportier profile than the longer bed models, a favorite among collectors and custom builders alike. This Chevy runs on petrol, and while specific engine details aren't listed, trucks from this era were known for their simple, reliable V8s, easy to work on, easy to upgrade, and still turning heads today. For buyers in or near Farmington, New Mexico, this is a solid chance to own a square-body classic at a reasonable price. The bones are there, the style is there, and the manual transmission gives it that old-school authenticity you just can't replicate. So if you're ready to roll in a 1970s American icon with the kind of style, simplicity, and stance that never goes out of fashion, this 1976 Chevrolet 1500 short bed might just be your next ride.